Hey guys, so Physicians Formula recently released some additional colors of their Butter Bronzer, which is one of the cult favorite bronzers from the drugstore. Everyone loves these bronzers, so I thought that I would do swatches of all of the shades to kind of show you how they compare, and then I will try them on the face to show you how maybe some of the darker ones work. So if you guys are interested in seeing swatches and how this applies, then just keep watching. Okay, so as I mentioned, we have 4 shades. We have light bronzer, we have bronzer, we have Sunkissed bronzer, and deep bronzer. So let's start with swatches. Okay, so here are the shades. We have light, we have bronzer, we have Sunkissed, and we have deep. This is what they look like. This is the shade that I normally use, the light bronzer. It looks like this one is a bit more warm toned. That one again is the Sunkissed. So Sunkissed has the most like terracotta tone to it. These look like the cooler shade ones, and this one looks fairly neutral. So I think that I want to try all of them today. I know that sounds a little crazy. We'll start with the light and then we'll build up, and you can kind of see how they look on my skin tone. So let's give that a try. All right, I've got a bunch of brushes here. We'll see what we can do with these. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the light bronzer, and this is mine that I've had for a while now. It's not as soft as the newer ones, so I would definitely suggest replacing these after not too long, but it still applies beautifully. Still has that like sunscreen, tropical fragrance to it. So let's swirl this in. This is from the Sephora, I forget which collection this is, but it's the one filled with gold glitter. So I'm gonna just swirl that into my brush. You can see it comes off pretty easily. Let's just start up here at the hairline. Okay, because you can see it gives me just like this hint of a suntan. It's nice and light and subtle. I think it looks really natural. So that's beautiful. Let's move on to the regular bronzer around this area. Make my cheeks look a little more tan. You can see right there, the color is already a bit darker than the first. Okay, so here is light bronzer and here is bronzer. I feel like if I don't want to build the color up as much, I could go right for bronzer and skip light bronzer because I had to do quite a few layers to achieve this color versus this one. So here is light and bronzer. Next, let's go into Sunkissed bronzer, which is the one that had like the reddish tone. So I will do that one in the hairline and see how that looks on my skin tone. Okay, so you can definitely see this has much more red undertones than this one. This one's very neutral. This one looks more like a burn faded to a tan, which is usually what happens to me in the summer. So when I have a natural tan on my skin, and my skin's that like pinky brown color, this is the shade that I would go for on a face bronzer. I have a stick bronzer by Model's Own that has that like terracotta brown tan color that I really love in the summer. So this would be a great summer bronzer for me. Now let's move on to the deep one. This one is deep bronzer, and that is this shade right here, and I'm gonna try that on my cheeks, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little too dark, so we'll see. New brushes, new brushes. You ready? That one's not as deep as I thought that it would be. On my skin, it looks a little bit more red than it did on the arm. So this is looking orange compared to this one. This one looks more reddish, this one looks more orange, and these both look pretty neutral. Can you tell? So again, we have light, we have bronzer, we have Sunkissed, and we have deep. So this gives you an idea of what they look like on my skin tone. My preference is probably these two for my skin tone, but in the summer when I have a natural tan, I probably would use this one. I probably will end up, I say probably a lot, I'll most likely end up giving away the deep bronzer to someone that has deeper skin tone than me. It's a beautiful formula, beautiful color, and these are not shimmery. They just have like a natural sheen when they're applied to the skin. They're not shiny. They just look healthy and natural. I really love them. They're an amazing formula. So as I mentioned, these were probably the winners for me. These would look better on deeper skin tone or maybe in the summer when you have a tan. So I hope you guys found this swatch and try on video helpful. Hopefully it helped you figure out which color you'd like to pick up at the drugstore, Walmart, wherever you buy your Physicians Formula products. I forgot to tell you guys about this product before I jumped into playing with it. So the butter bronzer has Muru Muru butter in it. It says it's a Brazilian luxury, ultra luxurious bronzer infused with Muru Muru butter. Delivers a radiant Brazilian goddess glow. Moisturizing wonder features ultra refined pearls and soft focused pigments that smooth skin texture, brighten skin tone, and deliver a gorgeous bronze finish. It has a skin pampering bronzer. Its ultra rich bronzer instantly melts into the skin. It does. Sealing in moisture to deliver instant and lasting hydration. Incredibly creamy and soft texture combines the best features of a powder and cream bronzer to deliver a lit from within tropical glow unlike any other. Featuring unique sponge applicator specially designed to be used with creamy bronzer formula. I didn't show you guys, but the compact looks like this. Totally slacking in that department here. So the compact looks like this. Inside you have the butter bronzer. It has this cool like wave pattern on it. And underneath you have a mirror and a little spongy applicator. I never use the applicators. They usually get tossed. But it's here if you guys decide to use it. What else? It says infused with the powerful blend of Muru Muru butter, Kapauku butter, and Tukuma butter from the lush, nutrient-rich Amazon, packed with essential fatty acids and provitamins that soften, condition, and moisturize the skin, leaving it silky soft. So, all good things. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.